Hi, welcome. I thought I would try thinking outside the box and get creative. As I've been progressing with this countryside wannabe game, right, I realized that for every object that we created, uh, I had to have rules. Like at minimum, for example, collision rules. Because you don't have a collision rule, you just walk right through the object. But as you see, because we do have a collision rule, you can't walk through the object, right? But it requires programming. I got to tell AI, okay, for this shape, these are the collision rules, but for a tree, these are the collision rules, and it gets more and more and more code, right? For every single object, there's all these rules. So then I thought, wow, wait a minute. Why not carry that idea into an abstract object? It's real, but you can't see it. It only shows up here in the scene creator, and it's real. You just can't see it. And so the object is a barrier. So let me create a barrier. And the rule is simple. If the player is on one side, the player cannot cross to the other side. It's simple as that. But I can create as many as I want. And the thing is, they're not visible. So let's shrink that down a little bit. And I'm just going to move. Notice that. And for example, I can box myself in. I just created a bunch of barriers that I can't see. Look, I'm locked there. Now if I come this way, you see how it is? So say for example, I don't know, for whatever reason, I want to make a road and have barriers on that road. So you can only enter the road at a certain point, right? So what I do is I create a barrier here. And you know what? Let's make another road so that'll be obvious to the player. So we'll make a road that attaches here. Okay. So then now I add barriers. Whoops, wrong one. So now I add a barrier here, and one here, and one here, and one all the way here, and then one across here, and one here. And so now the player, once it goes into that road, there's no getting out except the way you went in. But it's not obvious, right? So, like, say for example, I can't see that, so I'm just going to try to cross the road here. I can't. I'm going to slide across that barrier. So, and I can make these barriers conditional to game rules later on. So let's try to go in there. Where is it? There it is. There. So, did I? No. Okay. I see. I'm stopped. Now I'm at the other corner, and now I can get through here. Oh, because I overlapped the barriers. I was very sloppy with that, but see, now I got out. So that is barrier. And the thing is, I can create rules just by doing that with no more programming. Let me show you something else. I thought of bird sounds. So let's let's zoom out. Let me add a bird here, and it's not a real bird; it's a bird sound. And we'll have a bird over here, and and these are three different birds. That's a, I'm sorry. That's supposed to be a crow. And as you get closer, now if I back away, see it gets. Let me get rid of the road. Hang on. Let me get rid of the road here and the berry. Okay. Let me get rid of that. Let me get rid of all that. Okay. So now I just have birds. Let's go over to the other one, and I should be hearing something. Oh, there we go. Now if I bring them closer, so let's say I bring them over here, and now all their zones interconnect, right? So if I get in the center, I should hear all of them. Uh, okay. And if I bring this one away, I don't hear it at all. Or low. So you don't hear it all. Anyway, that's birds. Now let's do house. 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 Here's house. So let's put a house over there. Now, house does have its barrier rules. See, I can only go through the front door. Where is it? There it is. There's the house. Now, what's nice about this, whoops, sorry. Oh my gosh, I gotta unclick that. Is I can move the house out from under me, and I can put it over here, and I can rotate the house, and I can make it a little toy house if I want to, or a humongous house. Now I'm inside the house, and I'm a really little small person. Where's the front door? Where's the front door? That's a big house. Let's make the house a little smaller. Uh-oh. Am I outside? Oh, because I'm outside the house. That's why. Yep, I'm outside the house. Okay, now I'm inside the house. Okay, let's add a table. So we'll plop a table in there. Now, unfortunately, once the table is inside the house, I can't do anything with it. So I have to take everything outside. Now I can mess with that table. So I can make the table bigger, smaller, squatter, a little footstool. And then when I'm good, I'll just bring the house back inside, and there it is.